I want to talk a little bit more about the actual site. So the company starts growing, right?
Yeah.
And in addition to people helping each other get jobs, people were helping each other. People were starting relationships on there. I went on dates off of Craigslist before, you know?
Good.
Did you yourself ever go? Did you?
No, I always felt like a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's true. If you're like, hey, I'm Craig.
yeah, I got lucky in a local cafe.
Oh, you met your
Wife.
wife? Okay.
Yeah, and we've been together for over 20 years now.
Wow. And if you have kind of some social awkwardness, what was that like for you?
I decided I would take a big chance.
Yeah, I've been there, dude.
And told her that she's beautiful. The guy next to me, she tells me, rolled his eyes.
Yeah.
And because he rolled his eyes, that's why she started talking to me.
Oh,
And,
wow. So there was a little bit of some empathy there, human empathy.
Well, it could have been a pity discussion.
That's another way of saying empathy, yeah.
Obviously, I charmed her.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
And so last night we were at this fundraiser because I think she wanted to meet Jerry Seinfeld in particular. And I don't blame her. I had nothing to say. I was tongue-tied, but that's how I normally act when I talk to celebrities, particularly if you're backstage and there's a show going on.
Yeah.
And having done a little bit of that, you got to get your head into the moment and you don't want a distraction.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. You just want to kind of be a fly on the wall in some sense.
Yeah.
Wow. So you started off, said hello in a cafe, and then how long was that? Was your relationship, how long did that kind of dating life go for you guys?
Well, after about 9 years, I think, I brought her over I showed her Facebook on a screen. I don't really use it anymore, but I said, is it okay if I change my relationship status to engaged?
Wow.
And it took her a moment, but she said, oh, that's good. Because I'd calculated at that point that parental pressure had grown significantly.
From yours and hers?
Hers.
Okay.
And that worked out pretty well.
That's a pretty suave online move. That's almost the most online way you could ask someone to marry you, I feel like.
I hate to say it, but if you consider that suave, you may also be a bit of a nerd.
I am that when it comes to, there's like, talking with women, it's not my, I wouldn't,
Yeah.
you're not, yeah.
Okay, that's the nerd cliche again. I'm still socially awkward. Sometimes I can disguise that.
Yes.
But that's still me, and it's not going to change now that I'm in my sunset years.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't go away. You kind of start to learn it. I think I've just had I have the tough thing of asking a girl out. Like sometimes I'm okay with talk. I'll get good with talking with a woman, but it's just that next part. And we'll just be standing there and we'll be like, well, somebody should ask somebody out or walk away from somebody. And then you're just still standing there.
Yeah. Well, that's the purpose of misconnections.
Yeah.
Which anecdotally, I know works once in a while because I've encountered over the years a bunch of couples which had gotten married.
No, off of misconnections.
Yes. And I like that a great deal. It is romantic in a understated way.
Oh, yeah. Well, how did that start? How did that misconnection start?
Well, Jim decided he wanted to put it up. He was the boss then, so he did.
Oh, Jim was the guy running the company at that point? Yeah, well, it's funny because you guys, there was, just like, it's such a part of history, it's such a, I went on dates from it. I remember I met a girl I would use casual encounters too, it's like, that was sometimes, I met a girl one time and we watched a Nets game and made love, honestly, and she let me sign her cast, right? And I was like, and we had a great time.
Well,
I think we dated for
there's no accounting for taste.
Yeah.
But I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah, I know. Who wants to be a Nets fan?
Yeah. Your guys can remember that one for later years.
Oh, they've been on there, dude. I think we accidentally met up once. But there was a place, I was like, I had such a tough time at a certain point in my life dating. There was something that added a level of mystery about it that I really liked.
I've never thought about that.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone works differently. Everyone does have different tastes. And that's none of my business.
Yeah.
It's as long as it's legal.
Oh, yeah. It was legal. Did you, it's funny to say that people started marriages. So people even got married off of putting out a dating, like I would like to meet someone.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you ever get invited to a wedding or anything?
I have gotten invited a number of times. I'm not much for ceremonies or galas or anything like that. And my relatives know this very well. I have a dispensation to not go to some of the more obscure events on my wife's side.
Yeah.
And I'm on the record, I'm very grateful.
Yeah. I think your comedy's getting better.
I've promised to, if I'm offered open mic night, I will not do it.
Okay, wow.